Okay, this is a property tour for our latest house that we've got coming onto the market, or is on the market. It's a 3-bedroom semi-detached house up in Eastern Green, on Upper Eastern Green Lane. Just do a quick spin around now so you can get a good idea of the surroundings, and then we're going to go inside and have a look. One of the bonuses with this place, obviously you've got quite a decent driveway, and there's your garage that is actually at the bottom there. But let's go in, take you around the property, I'll give you that tour. I've planned ahead a little bit today, because normally I have a couple of minutes where I wander in and end up trying to open the door, hold the phone and take my shoes off at the same time, which, as we all know, multitasking in men isn't one of the best things. So here we go. So main entrance hallway here, lovely bright space. It does help obviously that we've got the window that's there just to the side, but really nicely presented bright space. You have got the porchway that I just sort of flew through really quickly, but there is an entrance porchway that is there that then obviously leads into the main property. Nice big radiator there, so when it is the cold winter days and nights, which we're suffering from at the moment, you've got that there to make it a nice and warm space to walk into. So this is the lounge diner, I should say. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle, sort of give you a spin around for the lounge area, and then turn around and show you the dining room area. With it being such a big space, rather than trying to show you all in one go, it'd probably be easier to break it all down so you can just sort of see what's on offer. Now, the bonus with this place as well is that the decor is actually fairly neutral. You could move your own stuff into here if needs be, or at push, just get the paint brushes out, bit of paint and elbow grease, and you can have it looking exactly the way that you want. Those settees are actually quite big size settees, and as you can see, they quite easily fit into the room. It's not like they take over it, and there is plenty of space to move around with from there as well. Even though you're on the road, it is one of the main roads that goes through Eastern Green. I'm not really doing a good job of sort of showing you there with the blinds, but it's one of the main roads that goes through Eastern Green. On one hand you've got the bus route and the ease of access to get into the city centre, Balsall Common, Meriden, those types of places. But as you can tell, with the door shut, the window shut, it is actually quite a nice quiet house as well. So this is your dining room area. It's got the old school serving hatch there, so you can throw the food through to the kids without them having to wander backwards and forwards. And if they're anything like my kid, they're wandering backwards and forwards, which usually means they're dropping bits from the dining room to the kitchen. But really good space there. That table is a 6-seater. You could probably squeeze a few more people around it again as well, but that's probably ideal and perfectly sized for the room space. So let's go into the kitchen. Now with the kitchen, it is the standard kitchen that was there when the house was bought. When I show you the outside, you'll be able to see that there is potential to you extend and do stuff further. What I really like is the owner there always has something to remind herself of her skills in the kitchen. And then with the kitchen, it's a nice modern unit that's set up here all the way around. Obviously you've got space there for your fridge freezer. You can see your self washing machine and dishwasher. Obviously you've got the 1 1/4 bowl sink. Mixer taps over, double oven, grill. There is a space down there for your microwave. What I like with these properties is the extra little touches. So it's like having that extra window there does make this a really bright and open space, as opposed to only having the light coming through from the door in the kitchen area, the door and the window area there itself. You can tell I'm a bit out of practice with these, but hey, I'm here to look at the house, not listening to me rabbiting on. Just gone past it there, but you've got the understairs cupboard, which has got meters and storage in there. Let's go and show you the upstairs. I've always had a thing, I like the carpets when they're in this particular design. I think it makes it look really nice, just having the centre bit and then the staircase as you look down it there as well. So this is the landing. One of the nice things again about this particular design of properties, ones that you get around here, Sutton Avenue, Unicorn Lane, Unicorn Avenue, is that they all have these really good sized landings. What they're very good for, we've sold quite a lot of these over the years, where people will have, where you have the supersized goldfish just here. But what they do is they kind of build the staircase sort of going up and then going back on themselves over to there. So you can have the 4th room loft room sort of put in there, but with the actual proper staircase. I've tried to just show you that just by pointing the camera around, but obviously if you wanted to come around and have a view and see for yourself, you'd be able to do that. So this is the front bedroom. The current owner uses it as a dressing area. So as you can see, there's loads of space in here. You've obviously got that whole range of fitted wardrobes with overhead storage cupboards. Lots of room, easily take a double bed. Obviously because you've got your fitted wardrobe space, you wouldn't need to worry about having to get additional furniture in like that. Maybe a dressing table or two, but it'll definitely fit into here with ease, a double bed would. Walking backwards out the room, always a risk, but I managed to do it without knocking anything over or falling over. Back bedroom, which is the one that the owner uses as her bedroom for obvious reasons. It's the one at the back, so it's always nice and quiet. You've got that really nice view and look out over the back garden from here as well too. This is a big double bed. I'm not going to try and guess and say is it a double, a king, a queen, or one of the other sizes, but it is a big size double bed. And as you can see from here, it doesn't take up the entirety of the room. I'm able to easily walk around the bed, not knocking into anything, which is normally my way of doing stuff. But easily walk around the bed, plenty of space. Obviously with the owner using the front room as a dressing room, she does have that option there that she doesn't need to have the wardrobe, so you just have the chest of drawers storage and everything else as well. But you can quite clearly see that the space between the end of the chest of drawers and where the chair currently is, you can fit a wardrobe and have that run in there as well. Let's go back out again to, go this way actually. This is bedroom 3, so this is the single room. She uses this as a sort of an office stroke study. And again, you'd easily get a single bed. I have seen some properties that have, I can't remember the actual proper term for it all, and I'll probably get it wrong, but we sort of call them the 1.5 beds that you get sort of between a single and a double. I've seen people get those into here as well, but I suppose it all depends and hinges on what your requirements are. If you're a family and you have, you know, a younger kid or, you know, a teenager, single bed in here with enough room to obviously put your furniture in, a wardrobe, chest of drawers, whatever it is, but you do have the space and you do have that option. Just from the front here, you can see really nice aspect actually, because you're looking straight down the middle of the two houses. So from here I can see sort of fields and a goalpost. You probably can't see it too well from the camera angle, but it's actually quite nice just having that little bit of openness in front of you as opposed to looking slap bang onto another property. So I'm just going to take you back round here and show you the bathroom, and then we'll go outside and have a look around there. So the bathroom is here, nicely presented, nice and neutral. It's got a nice modern feel to it as well too. It's got the matching suite, toilet, sink, panelled bath. There is a shower over there, which I'm just going to stick around to this corner here. Again, very nice and bright. You've got the two windows that are in to either side. It's got a heated towel rail, which is always a really useful thing to have in a bathroom, and a tiled floor as well. So again, nothing really needs to be done in this room particularly. You may want to change the colours, you know, give it a lick of paint, but for what it is and what we're looking for in modern family life, this would be ideal. So I'm going to pause the video at this point here as I slowly turn around to make sure I don't fall down the stairs. Take you down into the garden and have a look around the outside from there. Okay, so we're now going to go out into the back garden. So just make sure I watch myself on the steps. So what I'll do is actually I'll show you just around this side here. So this here is the gated access that goes back round to the front. Now you could potentially get a car down here. I say potentially because yes, you could get a car, but obviously it all hinges on what size car it is that you're going to be looking to do. A smaller car down here would be sufficient. It does give you that option, obviously, if you've got, you know, a number of people that are coming around, whether it's for Christmas, birthday, social gatherings, things that we can't do at the moment with the current guidelines, but at least you've got that option to fall back on. But the driveway at the front would get 2 cars on with ease, maybe 3 if they were smaller ones as well. So this is the back garden area. It's been block paved all the way through. out, which I'm just going to sort of point down there now as well too. You've got a really nice garden path that does go down to the bottom of the garden, and the rest of it is laid to lawn. We've got some hedges, plants at the borders itself as well. It's all fully fenced and enclosed. It's actually quite deceptive, the garden, as they all are around here, because whereas they're not very long, you do have quite a bit of width and depth to them, which gives you options to be able to do stuff. So with this one here, obviously you've got the garage that's there, but if at a later date you wanted to do something, you know, out the back here, or maybe have your patio area just there is the patio area there, as long as the one that's up at that side as well. So that's everything to do with the property. If there is anything else you'd like to know, feel free to give us a call, 02476 694 333, and we can get your reviewing arranged and bring you around so you can have a look for it yourself. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good day. Take care.